Shalom, shalom. I'd like to start off this video by giving all honor, praises, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Kodash. Double honors to my teachers, the elder apostles, the elder bishops of Great Millstone, teaching and ruling well. Peace, salutations, and blessings unto the hopeful elect of the house of Israel. All right, this is the brothers of Back as a Doc, coming through with another lesson to the inspiration of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, through the Spirit. Lord willing, this will be edifying. Okay. So we're going to go into today, the topic is the abomination of desolation. All right. So just to get started, okay, we'll see what that means if you Google it. What did they say pertaining to that instance? So, abomination of desolation. It says here, the abomination of desolation is a phrase from the Bible that refers to pagan sacrifice in the Israelite temple and the destruction of the temple by the Romans. Right, so those are two different instances, two different periods of time. Okay, and we're gonna go into it. Okay, and as it says here, the original event. Okay, if you go into it, and all this information comes from, well, it's AI. The AI gave us this information. Okay, but it says here the original event of the abomination of desolation is in. It happens in 160 AD. 160 167 BC. Antiochus the fourth Epiphanes, the king of Syria, captured Jerusalem. Okay, so we're going into to that event. Okay, so the abomination of desolation goes into the first time when Antiochus Epiphanes, okay, the fourth, was in Jerusalem when he besieged Jerusalem, okay, and took over not only did he uh, persecute the Israelites, okay, we're gonna go into all that, man, through all those events that happened in 167 BC, okay. So not only that, he desecrated the temple by sacrificing a pig to Zeus on an altar in the holy of holies, okay. So this was an act of blasphemy and defilement of the temple. So not only did he persecute the Israelites, the Israelites by a tyrannical rule, but also he defiled and also disrespected Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai by sacrificing swine in the altar. Not only he sacrifices swine, but he sacrificed swine unto an idol. Okay, you see, and even then he sacrificed it unto himself, because if you go into let's go into the breakdown of who that individual really is. Okay, Antiochus the fourth. Okay, it says here, I believe, Jerusalem, Revolution of the Jews. There was an instance where I read when I saw yesterday. Let me see. There was an instance where he saw himself as being Zeus. So in a sense, it's as if he worshipped himself. Okay, he sacrificed swine unto himself. Okay, let me see if I can find that instance. Oh, here we go. It says here in biblical archaeology and the archaeology society. Okay, you take it for with a grain of salt, but we have to understand that Isa Edom, okay, Antiochus is coming from the line of the Seleucid, okay, the Seleucid line, okay, which were Greeks, okay, which were Idumeans, okay, which were Edomites. You have to understand that they have a god complex even to this day, okay. So it says here, Antiochus Epiphanes, the Bible's most notoriously forgotten villain. Okay, go straight to the point. Go straight to the point. See if I can find it. Control find. Okay, so okay. If I can find it. Okay, it says here, I'll start at let's read. It's a mouthful, so yeah, okay. It says here, throughout most of this period, Judea remained in the periphery and was left alone. Okay, during the time in the Greek rulership, okay, they left alone. Even Alexander the Great entreated well with her people. Okay, however, when Antiochus the Fourth came to power in 170 BC, the Israelite people did not readily fit into the vision he had for his new empire. Okay, embracing a form of imperial colonialism, so like a colonialism, Antiochus sought to bring forth a sense of cultural uniformity. So he wanted to bring forth a new world order of that time. Okay, he wanted to make sure that to bring everyone under one banner, under one power. Okay, under one way of life. Okay, so that he wanted to bring everyone under in the same way. He wanted to bring forth the one world order, new world order of that time. Okay, as it says. Um, a sense of cultural uniformity in the hopes of creating a more social economic stability. This include embracing the Hellenistic way of life and the worship of Greek pantheon, especially Zeus. Okay, so again, he wanted to do away with the way of life of the Israelites, the law, statutes, and commandments. He wanted to do away with that. Okay, so it says here, by taking the epithet Epiphan, God manifest. That's what it means. His name, Antiochus the Fourth Epiphanes, represents God manifest. Antiochus even claimed to be Zeus incarnate. Okay, so when he went to Jerusalem and took over the land, okay, and sacrificed swine unto Zeus, he was sacrificing swine unto himself because in his mind he was Zeus reincarnated. He was a god. Okay, you see the mindset of these people. That's the same mindset that, in a sense, the same mindset that Trump has. Okay, he in his mind he is untouchable, man. In his mind he is God. Okay, you see, but that's the same mindset that Antiochus Epiphanes had. Okay, and again, Epiphanes goes into the word God manifest, because that's that pride that these Edomites have, that they're known for. Okay, as it says, they are the most proud. Okay, so him having this mindset of bringing forth uniformity and Hellenization of the Israelites. Okay, he came down hard, man. Okay, you see, he came down hard and he destroyed. Not only he wanted really to do away with our way of life, which is something that is going to come to pass in this time as well. Okay, pertaining to Jacob's trouble, but we're going to touch into that a little later. Okay, so just to stay in the topic of Epiphanies. Okay, so when you go into First Maccabees, it says here First Maccabees 1:18. It says here, let me see. It says here, and let me jump up actually. It says here, verse 16, First Maccabees 1:16. Now, when the kingdom was established before Antiochus, he thought to reign over Egypt, that he might have dominion of two realms. Because at that time, at the death of Alexander, the ape, okay, his kingdom was divided, and four generals took over the kingdom. And Antiochus came from the line of the Seleucid, who I believe, if I check my note, the Seleucid Empire had control over the Indura River, Babylonia, and Persia. But he also wanted, as it says, he wanted to have control of Egypt. Okay, wherefore he entered into Egypt with a great multitude, with chariots and elephants and horsemen and a great navy. And he made war against Ptolemy, king of Egypt. But Ptolemy was afraid and fled, and many were wounded to death. Okay, so you go into those events. Okay, you go into those events as it says. Yeah, so that's why I like the book of Maccabees, because it gives you, in a sense, references in the times. Okay, so it tells you, okay, this individual defeated this individual. So then you can go and Google and figure out, okay, what manner, what timestamp this all these things happen. Okay, so when you go into, I believe I googled it before. Um, so I know this is Antiochus the Fourth. So I'm just gonna Google that. See Antiochus Fourth versus Ptolemy says here Antiochus the fourth, uh, Epiphanes, and Ptolemy the sixth, Philometor, were kings who fought in the Sixth Syrian War. Okay, so that gives you that time. If you Google Sixth Syrian War, that should give you uh, reference. That's how you know that the Bible, that the scriptures are true. Okay, because it gives you names, it gives you um, dates. Okay, it makes you understand who's who in the story. It makes today's history more understandable, following with the scriptures. That's why Isa Edom took away the apocrypha from the scriptures, because in those books, in the apocrypha, they were pointing fingers. Okay, just as it says in this chapter, First Maccabee 1, it tells you that evils were increased when the Greek defeated the empire of the defeated the Medo-Persian Empire. Okay, because they were the wicked that the Bible speaks of. Okay, and from there, the evils only increased. Okay, that's why they removed the apocrypha from the Bible. Okay, they claim that it's not canonical. Okay, that's not appropriate to be a part of the scriptures, but really it aligns. Everything aligns. Okay, and uh, without having the knowledge that comes from the apocrypha, you're missing important pieces of the puzzle. Just as the Hellenization, the abomination of desolation, you can't really go into it without having this information. Okay, so it says here, Ptolemy and Antiochus, they fought in the Sixth Syrian War, which lasted from 170 to 168 BC. Okay, so that during that time, that's the time that they fought. Okay, so when you go back into First Maccabee 1 and verse 19, it says, thus they got strongholds. So like verse 18, and he made war against Ptolemy, king of Egypt, but Ptolemy was afraid and fled, and many were wounded to death. So Antiochus Epiphanes won the war against Ptolemy the sixth. Okay, so it says here, thus they got strong cities in the land of Egypt and took great spoils. Okay, and after that Antiochus had smitten Egypt, he had returned again in the 140 and third year, and went up against Israel and Jerusalem with a great multitude. And that's the reason why I brought the point of history. Okay, bringing the fact of that's why I started the at chapter verse 16, so that you understand the timestamp. Okay, because now you know. Okay, right after that battle, the sixth Syrian war. You understand that right after that, that's when Antiochus went to battle against Jerusalem. That's when he went against Jerusalem. So now you have dates that you can set up, and now you know where in the history you place yourself. Okay, that's why it's very important. It's very important to, it's not just to read it at face value and to read it like read it like it's a history book. It's like it's a novel. No, these things actually happen. Okay, if you go, you can go even way deeper, man. Okay, I'm barely even touching the surface. You see, but again, everything's through the spirit, according to my lot, according to what was given unto me. You see, so it says here. Um, so again, he went against Israel. Um, during that time. So right after he defeated Ptolemy, he set his eyes against the children of Israel. Okay, so I wanted to go into his persecution. Okay, because all that is a part of the abomination of desolation, the persecution that Antiochus the fourth had brought to Israel. Okay, which is the same spirit that the Edomites are going to come with in the times to come during Jacob's trouble. Okay. So it says here, bringing it back to Google, it says here Antiochus' persecution of the Israelites. Of the Jews, I believe, year. No. So like it. So the Jews, and I believe I put year. And that gave me a lot of good information. It says here, and this is again the AI information. It says here, So I googled Antiochus Epiphanes persecution of the Israel of the Jews a year, and it says pertaining to the AI overview, it says Antiochus Epiphanes, the Seleucid king, persecuted the Israelites in 167 BC. So right after he defeated Egypt, he defeated Ptolemy. He set his eyes on Jerusalem. Okay, this persecution was a part of his campaign to force the Israelites to abandon their religion and to convert into Hellenism. Okay, so to follow after the customs of the Greeks. Okay, Hellenization period. Okay, right. So that they forget their God, that the Israelites, that we Israelites forget our power, that we forget our ways. Okay, that we forget our heritage, that we become one with the philosophies of Satan. Okay, you see. And it says here, and again, that showed us that a lot of people, as it says, among my people are found wicked men, because a lot of Israelites consented unto the king's religion. A lot of them folded. Okay, which is going to happen again in this time. Why? Because our people are blind, and they love this world. Okay, they love their oppressor. They trust in oppression. Okay, you see, a lot of our people, the 2/3, the wicked of our people, will not have to be forced into taking the MOTB. They will not be forced to partake into this kingdom. They will willingly give up themselves to continue their lives, continue their hopes in this wicked kingdom, because they have no hope. They don't have the vision, the eye salve to understand that there's better things coming for them if they fear Yahweh Hashem El Shai and walk in the fear of the Lord. Okay, so this is what happened pertaining to the persecution of the Israelites. It says here what happened. Antiochus not abandoned the Israelite religious practices. So that goes into the Sabbath, the Sabbaths, the keeping of the law. Okay, the law, statutes, and commandments. Basically, he banned all our way of life. Okay, you see, when you read that chapter, it tells you how he was putting people to death if they were not, if they were found, if they were caught keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. Okay, our people had to flee. They had to flee to the mountains for refuge. Okay, they had to run away from their houses. It says that we were the land where we were. Our land became a stranger unto us. Okay, the land became barren, and the strangers took over the land because we had to run away, man. Okay, those that feared Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai couldn't stay there. Okay, the only way that you wouldn't be persecuted is if you consented to the ways of the king by denouncing Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai and turning your back on him. Okay, which a lot of our people refused. Salakia, which the elect of that time refused. Okay, okay. It says here, he ordered the burning of the copies of the law in the sacred texts. Okay, so that demon, he was burning our books, man. You see, he was burning our heritage, man. Okay, he captured Jerusalem and desecrated the second temple by sacrificing a pig to Zeus. Okay, and he placed Jerusalem under direct Seleucid control. So he placed garrisons. Okay, he placed his men of war in the surroundings of Jerusalem to keep them at bay. Okay, to further oppress our people. Okay, you see. You see, he was tyrannical. Okay, you see, because again, he wanted our people to become one with his people. He wanted to set up a new world order where everyone would follow after his way. Okay, again, he wanted to be God in a sense. You see. Okay, and all these events triggered, as it says, what was the result? The persecution triggered the Maccabean revolt led by Yahudah Maccabees and his family. Okay, so that was the opposition. And again, there's always an opposition even unto this time. Okay, let me bring out that precept. Okay, let me see if I can find it. Bear with me. It says here, select. Shalom, man. Yeah, yeah. Okay. 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 Yeah. So who's at the door? Oh, okay. Yeah, shalom. Salakia. So as I was saying, so yeah, it says here in Romans 11, it says here in Romans 11 and 5, even so, to this present time, also there is a remnant, okay, the elect, remnant according to the election of grace. And if by grace, then it is no more of work, otherwise grace is no more grace. But if it were Salaka, but if it be of works, then it is no more grace, otherwise work is no more work. But the point was that even at this time, 2025, the election is still here. Okay, the election is still here according to the election of grace. The remnant is still here, standing firm. Okay, being steadfast for the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Okay, so it says here, um, pertaining to the abomination of desolation. Okay, we're gonna go into. Let me see. We're gonna go into Second Thessalonian. Second Thessalonians 3 and 5. Second Thessalonians 2. Second Thessalonians 2 and 3. Salaki, it says here, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come of falling away first. Okay, and that falling away is pertaining to 70 AD. Okay, that is the second event that is synonymous with the abomination of desolation. So we went into history, okay, where the first event, the original event, was when Antiochus the fourth Epiphanes went and sacrificed a pig and defiled the temple, the holy temple. Okay, he defiled the temple and sacrificed swine unto Zeus. Okay, an idol. Okay, you see, and then also the oppression and persecution that he brought upon our people, the Israelites, you Negroes, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and those that have been scattered among those nations. Okay, among these nations. So it says here, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that the man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. Okay, and who's the son of perdition? Isa Edom. Okay, at the last days, he has to be revealed as being the devil that the Bible speaks of. Okay, the so-called white man. Okay, and again, not all white man or so-called white men are Edomites. Okay, but all Edomites are the devil. Okay, not all white people are Edomites, but all Edomites are devils, right? You see, it's really according to the spirit. Okay, test the spirit by the spirit if they are of the Most High. Okay, so again, it says here, who opposed and exalted himself above all that is called God, or that is worshipped, or that is worshipped, so that he, as the Most High, sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High. And that's exactly what happened in the time of Antiochus the Fourth, okay, which he came, like I said, when we read pertaining to his ideology, even his name Epiphanes goes into God manifest. Okay, so in his mind, in his eyes, he claimed himself to be God. Okay, so when he went and sacrificed unto Zeus, he sacrificed unto himself because he thought that he was the incarnation, the physical manifestation of Zeus on the earth. Okay, so you see the pride that these devils have. Okay, so they went into the temple of the Most High and sacrificed swine unto himself. Okay, you see. So these people are gonna have to. That's the same spirit that they're gonna come into this day. Okay, the same way that they sought to defile the same way that they sought to defile the temple of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Okay, the same way that they're gonna seek to defile the third temple, which is our bodies. Okay, by implementing the mark of the beast and forcing the whole earth to partake into this wicked kingdom. Okay, but the elect will not. Okay, we're gonna go into it, but I just want to talk a little bit more pertaining to the ancient times. Okay, so it says here in jump to verse 7, for the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Okay, the mystery of iniquity is what? That the Edomites are in rulership. Okay, like I said, the reason why they removed the Apocrypha from the scriptures, okay, even though it was in the 1611 King James, okay, they removed the Apocrypha because it tells you, like I said, that the Edomites are the wicked. Okay, yeah, it doesn't tell you that the Edomites, but it shows you like the fact that the evils were increased in that time because the Greeks were in power and the Greeks are Edomites. Okay, because again, it tells you in Malachi 1 and 4 that the Edomites are the border of wickedness. Wickedness starts from them. And it tells you that in Revelation 6 and 4 that he was given a great sword. Okay, he that was on that red horse, and power was given unto him to take away peace from the earth. Okay, and that's all hip talk. That's all parables that represent Isa Edom, man. Okay, without saying it. Okay, if you know, you know. Okay, he that had ears to hear, let him hear. He that have eyes to see, let him see. Okay, as Yahushai mentioned many times, he that had understanding, let him understand. Okay, so through the knowledge of Yahweh Bashim El Shai, through the spirit of through the spirit of knowledge, through the spirit of prophecy, we understand that the Edomites or represent the wicked that the Bible speaks of. Okay, the Edomites. Okay, and at that time it was a mystery. Okay, because again they did not know at that time. Okay, a very few knew that the Edomites were the wicked that the Bible spoke of. But in this time they're gonna be revealed. Okay, that knowledge is gonna be revealed because it says what? Go to the gates of the nobles. Okay, the elect are in the highways and byways, crying out and not sparing, telling our people that to watch out for the elites of this world. Okay, telling them that they are the Edomites. Okay, and their plans will not succeed because Yahweh Bashim El Shah will come and put an end to their wicked schemes. Okay, so it says here, I'll read 7 again. 2 Thessalonians 2 and 7. For the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he who now let it will let until he be taken out of the way. He has to be taken out of the way. He must. Isa Edom, his rulership, his way of life, his mannerisms, the philosophies, his strong wine that he has made all the earth drunken by. All these things must be taken out of the way. They're in the way. They're in the way of progress. They're in the way of righteousness. They're in the way of good. Okay, you see, and it says here, verse 8, and then shall that wicked be revealed. Okay, they will be revealed. Okay, once Yahushua returns and these people acknowledge, oh shit, man, this is so-called black man that's angry. Okay, they're gonna understand that, yo, I was waiting for Jesus. I was waiting for Jesus to come save me. What's up with that black guy? Okay, this black guy is not happy. Yeah, they're gonna understand. Okay, that wicked is gonna be revealed. The so-called white man is gonna be revealed as being an imposter. The so-called Ish people that are in the land of Jerusalem right now, headed by Bibi Netanyahu. Okay, Bibi not a Jew. Okay, they're gonna be found to be liars. They're gonna be found to be hypocrites and how do you call that? Imposters. Okay, they are not the children of the Most High. They're gonna be found to be hypocrites, man. Okay, then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth. And it starts with the prophets exposing them for being the physical counterpart of Satan on the earth, you so-called Edomites, because you are the representation of everything that the Lord hates. And Satan really means adversary. Okay, so these people are contrary to the ways of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, and you see it in their ways, man. Okay, don't be fooled if they smile in your face. Don't be fooled if they crack jokes with you. Don't be fooled, man. These people, they hate you, man. If you're an Israelite, they hate you, man, and they want to do away with you. Okay, they want to keep you in perpetual slavery. Okay, they want to keep you on the low. Okay, because they understand that if you're in power, they cannot be in power. The only way that they're in power is by keeping you in the lower state. Okay, so don't be fooled by the hee-hees and the ha-has, man. Okay, because really they want to keep you oppressed. Okay, the same oppression that they did in the time of Antiochus Epiphanes, it's gonna come back on a greater scale. Okay, pertaining to Jacob's trouble, we're coming in a time where the devil is really gonna show his horns, man. Okay, let me see if the brothers posted precepts. Shalom, shalom, shalom. The brother Laka, man. Yeah, shalom to you brothers and sisters watching, man. Okay. So it says here, um, verse 8, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. All right. So it says here, yeah, verse 9, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan. So by the intervention of Satan, okay, with all power and signs and lying wonders. Okay. You see, so Satan is gonna come. He has the blue beam. Okay, he has the nuclear weapons. He has his military might. Okay, but all these things are not to be compared with the power of the spirit, the power that's on the right hand. Okay, because the right hand wisdom is stronger than folly. Okay, righteousness is stronger than wickedness. Okay, so don't be amazed at the power that Isa Edom has, because it was given unto him. Okay, all the knowledge that he has, all these things that he has was given unto him on the left hand. But as soon as Yahweh Shai returns, okay, he's gonna show who's the real boss. He's gonna show who's the real sovereign. He's gonna show him who's the real ruler. Okay, so it says here, pertaining to 70 AD. Okay, because 70 AD is a second representation of the abomination of desolation, the destruction of the second temple. Okay, and also the diaspora. Okay, which caused the Israelites. Okay, because of the Roman persecution, the Israelites had to flee into Africa, man. Okay, they had to flee to the land of the south. Okay, you see, so just as they were persecuted in 168 BC, they were also heavily persecuted in 70 AD. Okay, during the, as they say, the Jewish wars. Okay, but then again, all that is and again, that persecution was headed by the Edomites. The Edomites was always oppressing us. Okay, and that's the same people that are going to oppress us this day. Okay, the days that we're about to come into, man. Okay, you're seeing how Donald Trump is speaking, man. Okay, he's going to come down with great wrath. Okay, so let's go into it. 70 AD, pertaining to 70 AD, and we'll bring out second Matthew's 24. We're going to jump into verse 15. And it says, read the full chapter. Matthew's 24 and 15, and it reads, when therefore shall when ye therefore shall see the abomination of desolation spoken of by Daniel the prophet stand in the holy place, whoso readeth, let him understand. Okay, so Yahweh Shai is telling our people, when you shall see the abomination of desolation spoken by Daniel. So even Daniel spoke about it. Okay, you see, so that happened in the book of Maccabees, and it also happened, and Daniel even spoke about it. Okay, and it's spoken again in the book of Matthew. Okay, which again proves the point that the Apocrypha is a part of the scriptures. Okay, all holy scriptures was given by the inspiration of the Most High. There's a reason why the Lord gave this knowledge, this information for us to understand His will. Okay, we must have we without the Apocrypha, you can't really understand the whole picture. Okay, you don't really understand what it means you don't really understand. You're missing the point pertaining to the Hellenization period. Okay, you're missing the point where because again, the Lord didn't come for the Gentiles. It says Yahushua in the first book of the Gospel, Matthew's 1. Okay, it tells you that he came to save his people. Okay, you see. So if when you start reading about Gentiles here, Gentiles there, if you don't read with context, meaning with the scriptures, with the right understanding, as it says, whoso read it, let him understand. You cannot understand if you don't have the full picture, if you don't have all the information. Okay, you see, you're missing information. You see, and if you're missing information, you can never come to the right conclusion. Okay, so that's why it's important to have all these books, man, pertaining to the Bible and the Apocrypha. Okay, because again, they it's all one. Okay, you see. So again, pertaining to 70 A.D., when ye shall see therefore the abomination of desolation spoken of by Daniel the prophet stand in the holy place. Whoso read it, let him understand. Let them which be in Judea flee into the mountains. Okay, so that goes into the Roman persecution. Okay, that instant, what Yahushua was speaking of, it wasn't speaking about what Antiochus did, because that had already passed. Okay, now Yahushua was speaking about the future, because I believe he started his ministry at 30 years old. So that was around the time of 30 AD and 33 AD. Okay, before he died. Okay, so between those times, he told the people that, hey, in the future, in the time to come, okay, there's gonna be another persecution. There's gonna be another abomination of desolation. Okay, you see. So when you go into Luke, so like, let me jump to verse 1. It says here, verse 1 and 24. So like, Matthew 24 and 1. And Yahushua went out and departed from the temple, and his disciples came with him for to shew him the buildings of the temple. And Yahushua said unto them, see ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left here one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down. So Yahushua was speaking about the future. He was prophesying, saying that eventually these Romans will come and destroy the temple. Okay, all these stones are going to be removed, man. You see? So that's what Yahushua was speaking of. Okay, so let's go into Luke 21, and it reads, starting at verse 20. When ye shall see Jerusalem compassed with armies, okay, we're coming into those times, man. Just as it was, the Lord, just as it was back then, is gonna the story is gonna recycle itself. Okay, it might be a bit different, but it's still the same characters. Okay, Jacob and Esau and the other nations. Okay, so it says here, when ye shall see Jerusalem compassed with armies, then know that the desolation, okay, the desolation thereof is nigh. Okay, the persecution, okay, is nigh. Okay, the destruction is nigh. The oppression is nigh. Okay, you see, we're in times of war. Okay, when Trump puts his foot down and starts implementing the MOTB, starts and we've seen he's starting to put people, sending people. He said it. I don't know if he actually did it. He started to send people into. He wants to bring the Israelites, the illegal Israelites. Okay, he wants to send them to Guantanamo Bay, man. He wants to send them to prison. Okay, that's just the beginning, man. The beginning of the terrors that this devil wants to bring forth, man. Okay, let me bring this. Get rid of this thing, man. Get rid of Timo, man. Nobody wants to buy this. So it says here, verse 21, then let them which are in Judea flee to the mountains. Okay, just as it happened in the time of Antiochus, those that were persecuted in that time, they had to flee to the mountains, man, to the point where they said, nah, man, at this point we have to fight back. Okay, but in this time, during Jacob's trouble, we're fighting back in the spirit and letting Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, take care of our fight. As it says, strive for the truth even unto death, and the Lord shall fight for you. Okay, we're coming into a time where the Lord is gonna show forth his strength. Okay, the Lord is going to show himself. It says that he's a power that hideth himself, but now he will not remain silent pertaining to all the evils that these devils have been doing on the earth. The Lord will come and avenge his people, man, speedily. Okay, so it says here, then let them which are in Judea flee. So again, having that mindset of a pilgrim. We're not here for long, man. Okay. So yes, we go by our day to day. We handle our business. We pay our bills. Okay. We handle what we have to do. We go to work. We clock in. We clock out. Okay. But we still walking in the fear of the Lord, and we're still hoping for the downfall of this kingdom. Our hope is not in this place, man. Our hope is in the kingdom to come. Okay. So it says, then let them which are in Judea flee to the mountains, and let them which are in the midst of it depart out, and let none of them that are in the countries enter thereinto. Okay, for these be the days of vengeance. Okay, that all things which are written may be fulfilled. Okay, so how much more in this time, a time where uh, that is not that cannot be compared to any other time in the history of mankind. Okay, you see, because those days are going to be the days of vengeance. Okay, especially before Yahushua returns, it says, um, fire is kindled. Okay, what will I if I come to send fire on the earth? But what will I if the fire be already kindled? Roughly paraphrasing, before Yahushua returns, the earth itself is already going to be in a state of utter chaos. Okay, and again, we have to be ready and move according to faith, according to the fear of the Lord, to be able to. And again, if the Lord will, He'll have mercy on who will have mercy. If the Lord will, we will be protected in those times. Okay, but we know that the Lord has numbered of some of us to be put to death, to be martyrs for the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Some of us and others. Okay, some of us will have abundance. Okay, so whichever lot that the Lord has allotted unto you, you have to keep your integrity. You have to walk in the fear of the Lord. You have to remain. You have to keep your faith. Okay. So it says here. So okay. So we're coming into a time of vengeance. Okay. The sword is sharpened. Okay. The same at the same time, man. You have to understand that the left hand is also putting work, man. Okay. These devils, they're being diligent in their endeavors. Okay, because they know that they have but a short time, so they want to they want to implement their wickedness as fast as possible, because they believe in their minds. Okay, in their deceptive in their deceptive mind, they believe that establishing the MOTB, establishing the New World Order, will assure them of having supremacy for the long run. Okay, establishing this New World Order will keep them in power forever. But no, the Lord has another plan for His people and for them. Okay, He has reserved slavery unto these people, man. He has reserved a cup. Okay, just as we, the Israelites, have drunken the cup of the wrath of Yahweh Ba'ashim El pertaining to the captivities, pertaining to the afflictions, pertaining to the punishment and the judgment that we had to endure. These nations, and starting with Isa Edom, they also have to partake into the judgment. They have to drink the drags, even unto the drags of that cup, man. Okay, you see. So it says here, uh, jump into. Let me see. I'll keep reading verse 23. But woe unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days, for there shall be great distress in the land, and wrath upon the people. Okay, so again, even again bringing it back to the time of the Maccabees, pertaining to first Maccabees in 168 BC. Okay, those that were circumcising their children, okay, were being put to death. Okay, those that were seeking to keep the law, statutes, and commandments were being put to death. So how much more now? Okay, you see, Isa Edom is gonna put it just as he did back then. Just as he did back then, he's gonna put it in a decree that it's okay to put anyone that is against this kingdom, anyone that doesn't want to partake in this kingdom or in this way of life and get chipped up. It is okay to put them to death. Okay, that's the times that we're coming into, man. Okay, so when you think you see your neighbor, or you're smiling, you're having a good time, he invited you to drink beers, okay, you'll soon come that's gonna be your worst enemy, man. Okay, you can't be too attached to the ways of to this world. You cannot be too attached to the ways of this world, man. Okay, everything's gonna change drastically and soon come, man. You see, it says here, verse 24, and they shall fall by the edge of the sword. So a lot of murder, a lot of killing, a lot of bloodshed. Okay, the love of many shall wax cold. Okay, and shall be led away captive into all nations. So that goes into the persecution of our people. Okay, how during that time we were led captive. Okay, we had to go into captivity. Okay, during 70 AD, those that were caught, they had to go into captivity. Okay, and Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles until the time of the Gentiles be fulfilled. Okay, and we're coming into that time. We're coming to the end of our oppression, man. Okay, we just have to. We're coming at the climax of this history of this story we call life. Okay, you see, and soon Yahushua will return. That's what we're expecting. That's our hope, man. The return of Yahushua, because at his return, all our pain, all this affliction, all this sorrow will be a thing of the past. Okay, it's as if you cross that finish line and you don't have to you don't have to worry about running anymore. You won. Okay, Yahushua's return, you won. Okay, so you have to endure until the end. Okay, keep pushing until his return, man. Okay, because there's a time where the time of the Gentiles is going to be fulfilled. Okay, and then there's going to be a paradigm shift. There's going to be a role reversal. Okay, just as the Edomites are in heaven right now, they're living it up, they're living their dream right now. When Yahushua returns, everything's gonna be flipped upside up. Okay, you see, and everything's gonna be turned the right way. Okay, righteousness is gonna flourish on the earth. Okay, so that was pertaining to 70 AD, and so let's go into Jacob's trouble real quick, and bringing it to their intention of really how they persecuted our people, how they committed the abomination of desolation in those times, in the time of Antiochus and the time of the Roman persecution, and now in this time in Jacob's trouble, they're going to bring forth the spiritual abomination of desolation by seeking to pollute the temple, which is our body. Okay, by inserting in our bodies RFID microchip. Okay, they want to stamp the creation of the Most High. Okay, so they, in a sense, they want to destroy the temple spiritually. Okay, so it says here pertaining to Jacob's trouble. Let me see, Jeremiah 30. I'll start at 5. For thus saith the Lord Yahweh Hashem El Shai, for we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace. So again, we're coming into a time where it says, even if they say peace and safety, okay, sudden destruction shall fall upon them. Okay, we're not coming into a time of peace and safety, man. We're coming to a time of disaster. We're coming into a time of darkness. We're coming to a time of vengeance. Okay, a time of judgment. Hence, how Elder Apostle Tahar has coined this year the year of judgment, man. Okay, the year of the prophecies coming to pass, and the year of judgment. Okay, you see, it's like the year of deliverance and the year of judgment. Okay, so those are the things that we're hoped for, man. Okay, and it says here, verse 6: Ask ye now and see whether a man doth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. Who shall be saved out of it? The elect, those that fear Yahweh Hashem El Shai, that keep his law, statutes, and commandments, and have faith in his word. Okay, that believe in him in truth and in spirit. Those are the ones that are going to be delivered. Okay, you see. So it says here, pertaining to that persecution, pertaining again to that abomination of desolation. Okay, it says here, let's go into Revelation, because that persecution is really going to come when Isa Edom is going to show his horn, and he's going to try to implement that MOTB, man. Okay, Revelation 13, start at 15, and it reads, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, which is the system. Okay, this new world order system that he wants to implement. Okay, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as will not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Okay, so he's speaking according to their decrees, their laws, their philosophies, man. Okay, that's how the image of the beast is speaking. Okay, according to the wicked decrees that they're passing, and you're seeing how Donald Trump, man, he's on fire, man. He's on fire, man. He can't be stopped right now, man. You see, you're passing the ball, man. He's gonna shoot. He's gonna score, man. Okay, you see, this guy is on a rampage, man. He's saying a lot of wickedness. He's saying a lot of boastful words, man. Okay, he's saying a lot of boastful words, man. You see, which again, hey, keep going, man. Okay, keep going, because we want these things to happen, man. You see, and it says here, verse 16, and he caused it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark on their right hand and on their forehead and on their foreheads. Okay, that and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Okay, so that's the system that they're gonna their system is gonna revolve around that MOTB, man. If you don't have it, you won't be able to buy or sell. You won't be able to pay your rent. You won't be able to go to work and get paid. Okay, you won't be able to function in this society that Isa Edom has imagined. Okay, has hopes for. Okay, so again, anyone that doesn't take the MOTB is gonna be considered as an enemy. He's gonna be considered as a threat. Okay, and as I said, they should be put to death. Just as Antiochus said, anyone that doesn't want to follow the laws of the land should be put to death also. Okay, you see. So in this time, they're gonna seek to spiritually destroy the third temple. Okay, by implementing the MOTB and forcing the whole world to partake in this wicked kingdom. But only the elect will seek, only the elect will retain their faith in Yahweh Ba'ashim Shai and overcome this devil. Okay, as it says in Revelation 12. Let me bring it out real quick. It says here in Revelation 12, and I'll start at 10. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation. So all after the evil, as they say in French, après la pluie vient le beau temps. Okay, after the rain comes the sunshine. Okay, you see. So yes, we're gonna go through through hell. We're gonna go through oppression. Yes, the Jacob's trouble is coming, but after Jacob's trouble, Yahweh Shah will appear. Yahweh Shah will return, man. Okay, don't think that we're gonna go through hell and Isa Edom is gonna ride off in the sunset. Okay, and nothing's gonna happen to him. He's gonna continue in his wickedness, and evil shall continue to prosper on the earth. No, man. Yahweh Bashim Yahshua has appointed a time where all this folly is gonna come to an end, and you have to open that. You have to trust that, man. Those are faithful and true sayings. Okay, and it says, and I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is salvation come, and strength, and the kingdom of our power, and the power of his Hamashiach, his anointed. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, okay, which accused them before our power day and night, which represents Isa Edom. Accuser goes into a category. He puts us all in a category as like the scum of the earth. Okay, the down. We're like the filth of the earth in the eyes of these nations, but in the eyes of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, we are the most precious thing, man. We are the apple of his eyes. Okay. And it says here, verse 11, and they, which represents the elect, and they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb, by the sacrifice that Yahushua did for us over 2,000 years ago, okay? And by the word of his testimony, of their testimony, okay? By their faith in the words of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua, and they love not their lives unto death, okay? So the elect, they will not fear death. They will not try to save their lives, okay? They will not forsake Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahshai to save their lives, man. As it says, he that saves his life shall lose it, and he that loses his life for my name's sake shall receive it again. Roughly paraphrasing. Okay, so we understand that Isa Edom can destroy the body, but he cannot destroy the soul. Okay, we fear Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahshai because he has true power. Okay, so we rather we rather give up our lives, okay, and trust in Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahshai than to follow after Satan, okay, and to be destroyed at the end of the day regardless, and still have to face Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahshai. Okay, you see? So it says here, verse 12, therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them, Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath. Okay? The devil is coming down with great wrath because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. Okay, you're seeing what's going on in the earth, man. Okay, things are moving, man. Okay, this Satan, okay, and again he's being pushed by the spiritual devil Satan, okay, to push forth, man. Isa Edom is sweating that right now, man. Okay, the elites of this earth, they're sweating, they're seeing everything that's happening in the earth, man. Okay, so they want as much as we want to push forth as much as we want the MOTB to be established, they also want to push the MOTB, man, because they know that their time is numbered, man. Okay? You see, they're on the clock, and the clock is running fast, man. Okay, verse 17 it says, "And the dragon was wroth with the woman, and went to make war with the remnant, okay, the elect of her seed, which keep the commandments of the Most High and have the testimony of Yahweh of Yahweh Shai." Good. Salaki, I'll be over there. Oh, you found your food. Good. You found it? Okay. Good. 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 Salakia. So it says here, First Corinthians, just to prove the point that that our body is the temple that Isa Edom wants to destroy. Okay, because again, uh, in a sense, by taking the MOTB, you're becoming an enemy unto the Most High, man. You're becoming an enemy. It says, "Love not the world." They that love, if you love the world, the love of the world is enmity against the Most High, and enmity goes into the word enemy. Okay, you're siding with the world, so you're not a part of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Okay, because again, Yahushai said what? I came to testify that the works of the world are evil. Okay, so that goes into also the system that Isa Edom is trying to implement. Okay, and again, uh, as I mentioned before, Isa Edom having that God complex. Okay, by you taking the MOTB is the fact that you acknowledge Isa Edom as being your God, as being your salvation, and turning your back on Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. And by doing so, you become when Yahushua returns, you become subject unto destruction. You become subject unto the judgment that's gonna happen. Partaker of the judgment of Babylon the Great. If you're in America in that time, okay. Because again, what's the recompense for Babylon the Great is to be burnt with fire. Okay, that whore will be destroyed with fire. What did Judas? What did What did Yahweh say when he thought that his daughter-in-law was committing adultery? He said, "Bring this woman here that I may burn her with fire." Okay, so all those that commit adultery against Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, all the Israelites that commit adultery against Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai and take the MOTB, okay, and that get pierced, okay, that get fucked, that get fucked. Excuse my language, by accepting and by consenting to being microchipped, they're gonna be burnt with fire. Okay, as it says in Revelation 14. I'm not gonna get it, but that's the reward for those that partake in this wicked affiliation, with this wicked consentment. Okay, so it says here, First Corinthians. Let me bring it out. 6 and 19. It says. It says here. What know ye not that your body is the temple of the Holy Spirit, which is in you, which ye have of the Most High, and ye are not your own. Okay, so your body doesn't belong to you. Okay, we belong to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Even our life itself, or the spirit that was given unto us, the life that we live was lent unto us. Okay, it has to return to the Lord. He is the Father of spirits. Okay, so your body belongs to Him. It's the temple of the Most High. Okay, it says here, for ye are bought with a price. Therefore, glorify the Most High in your bodies by fleeing from as it says in verse 18. It tells you, verse 18, the first thing it tells you is flee fornication. Okay, and fornication goes into illegal sexual intercourse illegal. As it says, what makes it illegal? It's against the ways of Yahweh Bashim El Shai. And that can be taken also in the spiritual aspect. So, in a sense, by you taking the MOTB, you're committing spiritual fornication, and there is no repentance for it. If you get chipped, and next week you feel like you did the wrong thing, and you take that out, you already crossed the line, man. You can't go back. You cannot repent from taking the MOTB, man. Okay, you once you cross that line, you can't go back, man. That's the point of no return. Okay, so you already have to have your in your mind not to take it. Okay, to refuse it. Okay, so it says here, for you are bought with a price. So that was through the sacrifice of Yahweh Shai. Okay, through the sacrifice of Yahweh Shai, we belong. He has bought us. Okay, we belong unto Yahweh Shai. We do not belong unto ourselves. Okay, we were purchased, as it says, as Yahweh Shai was sent from Yahweh. Yahweh Shai sent us. So now we are, as it says, our life is Hamashiach, and to die is gain. Okay, because we're going to return in the spirit, and we're going to be with our Father. We're going to be with our Lord Yahweh Shai. Okay, you see. So again, our body, the physical flesh that we live in. Okay, the body which goes into abode. Okay, the body which is the house of our spirit. Okay, belongs unto the Lord. Okay, so for you to desecrate that temple by allowing Isa Edom to label you as his, okay, and to market you as being his possession, that means that you do not belong unto Yahweh Bashim El Shai, and you're fit for destruction. Okay, what would why would Yahweh Shai, the King of Kings, okay, why would Yahweh Shai, the only begotten Son of the Most High, deal with a harlot? Okay, when the whole world was made for him and by him. Okay, he doesn't need that. Okay, so it says here in Second Corinthians 6:14, it reads, Second Corinthians 6:14. Did it switch? Okay, now Second Corinthians 6:14. Be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers, for what fellowship had righteousness with unrighteousness, and what communion had light with darkness, and what concord had Hamashiach with Belial, or what part had he that believeth with an infidel? And what agreement had the temple of the Most High with idols? Okay, what was the point? Okay, by you inserting that again, that represent the abomination of desolation. What was uh why was a pig offered unto Zeus in the temple of the Most High, when first off a pig is an abomination? Okay, and the Most High is the only true living power. Okay, so why would you as an Israelite, okay, the temple of the Most High, allow Isa Edom to enter therein and stamp you with his uh, uh, wicked sacrifice, okay, which with his technology, with his spirit, okay, okay, by you being chipped up, that means that you're allowing Isa Edom to instill his spirit upon you, okay, and that's why um, it's considered a spiritual fornication, because just as a man lays with a wife and he puts his spirit on the woman, okay, that's why uh, when you do such an action, you allow Isa Edom to put his spirit on you, the spirit of filth, man, the spirit of wickedness, man. You see, the spirit of adversity against Yahweh Bashim El Shai, against everything that is right. Okay, you see. And it says here, verse 16 again, and what agreement had the temple of the Most High with idols? For ye are the temple of the living power. Our bodies, our mind see, that's why it says to love the Lord with all your heart, okay, and your mind and your soul. Okay, that's what it means to be the temple of the Most High, man. To walk in the fear of Yahweh Bashim El Shai, to keep his commandments, to do his will. Okay, we are the temple of the living power. As the Most High said, I will dwell in them and walk in them, and I will be their power, and they shall be my people. Wherefore come out from among them, so be ye separate, and touch not, as it says, be ye separate, said the Lord, and touch not the unclean thing. The MOTB is an unclean thing. It says touch not, so how much more you putting it in you? Okay, and I will receive you. Okay, the Lord will receive you if you abstain from the filth of this world. Okay, if you do not consent to the wickedness of this world. Okay, I will be a father unto you, and ye shall be my sons and daughters, said the Lord Almighty. Okay, that's the reward for being separate. That's the reward for forsaking this world. Okay, you see. So again, it says here in First Corinthians 3 and so like yeah, and 16. It reads, know ye not that ye are, so like know ye not that ye are the temple of the Most High, and that the Spirit of the Most High dwelleth in you. Okay, so again, you cannot have two spirits within you. It's either you're with Yahweh Shem Yahshai or you're against him. It's either you're moving according to the spirit of truth or you're moving according to the spirit of error. Okay, so the Spirit of the Most High dwelleth in within you. Okay, if a man defileth the temple of the Most High, him shall the Most High destroy. How do you defile it? By inserting the MOTB. Okay, and you're going to be destroyed by nuclear fire. You're going to be destroyed by plagues. You're going to be destroyed by pestilence. You're going to be destroyed by wild beasts. You're going to be destroyed, as it says, by the four sword judgments. Okay, if you consent to partaking in this wicked kingdom in fear for your life, in fear of your wife, in fear for your financial situation, in fear of whatever. It says what? The Lord had not given us the spirit of fear, okay, but of power and in great works. Okay, roughly paraphrasing. Okay. We are not to fear what Isa Edom can do. We are not to fear. Okay, we are to live according to faith. The just shall live by faith. Okay, the Lord fed us manna. Okay, we didn't work to make that manna. Okay, we didn't put in effort to make that manna. It was given unto us by the Lord. As a good father, He knows what we need. He knows what is necessary for our survival, for our growth, for our betterment. Okay, the Lord will give everything that is necessary in its due time. Okay, so it says here, if any man defile the temple of the Most High, him shall the Most High destroy. For the temple of the Most High is holy, again separate, which temple ye are. Okay, so be ye separate. Okay, we are holy. We are not to indulge in these wicked acts of taking the MOTB. Okay, even if your life is in danger, then fuck it, man, kill me. Okay, I'd be better off dead in the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai than be alive and be an enemy unto the Lord, man. Because then I know, as it says, the fool shall be beaten with many sore stripes. Okay, you see. Because again, your judgment is just a waiting, man. Okay, if you deny Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, you're gonna be destroyed, man. Okay. It says here, yeah. So pertaining, it says here Isaiah 14 and 16, the brother Lakasha, it says, they they shall see, so like they that shall see, they that see they that see thee, Salakia, shall narrowly look upon thee. Okay, that's again pertaining to the Edomites. Okay, and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the whole that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms? Again, being bringing forth that persecution. Okay, ever since the Edomites came into power, man, it told you when Alexander the ape was in power, man, the whole earth was quiet before him. Okay, and Isa Edom, he's been ruling. He was given a great sword, and he's been using it ever since he's been in rulership. Ever since his not inauguration, but exaltation. I'll say that for lack of words. Since his exaltation on the throne, okay, on the horse, okay, sitting in the position of power, okay, he's been swinging that sword, man, relentlessly, okay, excessively, okay, without any rest, man, okay. You see, so he did shake the kingdoms, okay. So all the nations, man, they're under him, okay. All the nations are being oppressed under him, man. You see? And that's why, again, they shall hate the whore, pertaining to Revelation, I believe, 19. Okay, if I'm correct. Okay, they shall hate the whore, man. Okay, and all these nations are going to turn their backs on America and launch nuclear missiles on that bitch, man. roughly, excuse my language, excuse my French. You see, you see. So it says here. So I like to close out. So again, that's the representation, the spiritual representation, the as I like to coin it, the modern day abomination of desolation, which is the Isa Edom seeking to destroy the third temple, which is our bodies. Okay, our bodies represents the third temple spiritually, because Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is in us. Okay, and we are the representation of heaven on the earth. Okay, the kingdom of heaven is within you. Okay, is within those that believe in this truth. Okay, we have this knowledge, we have this treasure in earthen vessels. Okay, that's what it represents. And Isa Eden wants us to denounce that knowledge. He wants us to denounce our treasure. Okay, our connections with Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, and reverencing him as being the God, reverencing him as being the God. Okay, being our God. But this will not happen unto the elect, because as it says, the elect will strive for the truth even unto death. Okay, so I like to close out with this. Back to First Maccabees, and I'll close out with this, the few last verses, because again we are coming into a time of hardship. Okay, it says here. Uh, let me start at Let me start at 59 just to get more context. It says here, First Maccabees 1 and 59. Now the 25th day of the month they did sacrifice upon the idol's altar, which was upon the altar of the Most High. So they set up their evil altars. They set up idol altars in the temple of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Again, bringing it to the point of the abomination of desolation. Okay, how much more with the third temple with the MOTB? Okay, these people, they're gonna make it seem like it's a cool thing. They're gonna make it seem like it's hip, like it's the thing to do. They're gonna make it a trend. And all these people nowadays, man, they're so fuck. Their brain is like it's on sleep mode. Okay, they just follow what's on TikTok. They follow what's on their phone on social media. They're gonna make it look like it's a new thing to do. Okay, and the masses, okay, the sheeple, they're gonna follow it. They're gonna be swept and be destroyed by it, as it says the let the if the blind follow the if the blind lead the blind, both shall fall into a ditch. Okay, and he that walketh in darkness knowing not at what he stumbles. So all these people are gonna fall, man. Okay, so it says here, verse 60. At which time, according to the commandment of the king, the wicked decrees, they put to death certain women that had caused their children to be circumcised. Okay, and they hanged the infant about their necks, and rifled their house, and rifled their houses, and slew them that had that had that had circumcised them. So everyone was being so they were putting people to death left and right for keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. And as I read, he was angry with the woman, and made war against those that kept the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Isa Edom is going to come back in the same spirit, but even more intensified, man. Okay, he's going to come down in his fullness, in his perfection of being a demon. Okay, you see? Again, because again, Jacob's trouble is not going to be compared to any other times, man. Okay, a day of evil. Okay, a day of sorrow, a day of gloominess. Okay, you see, it says here, howbeit many in Israel were fully resolved and confirmed in themselves not to eat any unclean thing. So again, the elect, okay, they were fully resolved in their mind not to disobey the commandments of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Not they were fully resolved in remaining separate. Okay, because the Isa Edom in his mentality was to unify. So like Antiochus mentality was to unify all the nations that he had under his control via the Hellenization, making them all one, making them all demons. He wanted the whole world to be demons just like him. Okay, but no, there's always a remnant according to the grace, according to the election of grace. Okay, and it says here, wherefore rather, it's like verse 62 again, howbeit many in Israel were fully resolved and confirmed. Okay, they were fully persuaded in their minds. Okay, they were fully confirmed in themselves not to eat anything unclean, not to eat any unclean thing. Wherefore the rather to die. Okay, they chose rather, they were ready to die, man. Okay, you see, wherefore the rather to die, that they might not defile that they might not be defiled with meat, and that they might not profane the holy covenant. And on their minds, it was Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai first, man. They were seeking the kingdom of heaven first, man. They didn't care about their 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 physical, about the physical. They didn't care about the tangible. They had hopes in the invisible. They had hope in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. So then they died. They died, but they didn't die in vain. Okay, they died in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. And then this time, if you die in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, you'll be raised first. Okay, okay. So don't fear, man. Okay, verse 63. And there was a very great wrath upon Israel. And again, there's gonna be a very great wrath upon our people in this time, man. Just as we're seeing now with the ICE. Okay, just as we're seeing now with ICE, man, with Donald Trump, man. Okay, you see, these nations are gonna turn against us, man. Okay, you see, there's going to be an extreme level of racism, with racism meaning for your people. Okay, everyone's going to revert back to their own, man. Okay, there's going to be the level of hate for Israel is going to come to a new to new is going to reach new heights. Okay, so we have to prepare ourselves for these times, man. Okay, we're coming into serious time. The sword is sharpened, so we then make mirth. All right. So that being said, Lord willing, this was edifying. Again, this was pertaining to the abomination of desolation. And again, Lord willing, this was edifying. I'd like to give all honor, praises, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Achak, Kodash. Double honors to my teachers, the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone, teaching and ruling well. Peace, salutations, and blessings unto the hopeful elect. Shalom, Tawada for the scripture. All right. Until next lesson, Shalom. Okay.